Hi. So there's this thing that goes around Facebook a lot. It's usually a list of what is called either 10 fun facts or 10 amazing facts or any word meaning fun or amazing. But it's not usually actually 10 facts, usually it's other things that I just find incredibly annoying. And I realize that I probably shouldn't be as annoyed by it as I am, but I'm really annoyed by it. And I'm realizing at the moment you may not fully understand what it is I'm talking about, but there was an example of this that recently one of my friends shared on Facebook. And it annoyed me so much that I decided to make a video about it. So now let's go through these 10 fun facts. Number 1. You can't wash your eyes with soap. Okay, this is a fact, but it's certainly not a fun fact. Now obviously the term of fun facts differs for each individual person, but for me personally, when I hear fun fact, I think facts that are fun to know, but you don't necessarily need to. For example, houseflies primarily buzz in the key of F. Is that a fact that you need to know? No, but it's fun to know, so it's a fun fact. This, on the other hand, is a fact that everybody should know. I mean, if you've ever gotten soap in your eye, you know that it stings, and you know that you can't wash eyes with soap. So, while this is a fact, it's not fun. It's just obvious. Number 2. You can't count your hair. Okay, this is probably the closest to a fun fact that this list has, but I think that it would still be possible to count your hair. I mean, it wouldn't be easy, and it would probably be incredibly tedious, but I like to think that it is possible. But this one honestly doesn't bother me as much, so let's move on to the next one. Number 3. You can't breathe through your nose with your tongue out. This one is just blatantly untrue. And I'm not saying that because I'm just trying to find fault with this list and I'm purposely calling this one out to being untrue. No, it says that it's untrue later. Because this is an example of this list trying to be cute and putting in a little joke because they find it funny, even though it's not. So already we have something that's not only not a fact, but is called out to not be a fact later on. Number 4. You just tried number 3. Well, no, because again, it was obviously untrue, because breathing in through the nose has nothing to do with the mouth. They're not connected, so obviously, even if your mouth is open and your tongue is out, you can still breathe through your nose, so of course I didn't try number 3. Number 6. When you did number 3, you realized it's possible, only you look like a dog. First of all, yes, you noticed that right, there is no number 5, we'll get to that in just a moment. As for the fact itself, first of all, you're making the assumption that I actually tried number 3, but I didn't because I knew it was untrue, so of course I didn't try it. Also, you don't look like a dog. You look like a person with his tongue hanging out, breathing in through his nose. That's not a dog. Here's an actual fun fact for you. The reason that dogs pant is because they have no sweat glands, and that's how they stay cool. Number 7. You're smiling right now because you were fooled. Okay, this assumes 3 things that were entirely untrue for me. 1, that I tried number 3. Again, that's the second time they've made that assumption now. 2, that I actually was fooled by number 3, which incidentally I wasn't. And 3, that I would smile because I find this amusing, instead of incredibly annoying, which is actually how I find it. Number 8, you skipped number 5. No, I didn't skip number 5. You skipped number 5. I did what is actually number 5 on the list. Number 6 was in fact number 5, so don't tell me that I skipped number 5 when you were the one who skipped number 5. Number 9, you just checked to see if there was a number 5. Now I will admit that I did actually check to see if there was a number 5. I admit that I was stupid in that instance. Because this is the thing about these lists. This is the same joke that every single one of these lists have made. I've seen this kind of list many times, and yet I still had to check to make sure. Because that's what these lists do. They think doing this is funny. They think, look, we left out a number, and now they're gonna go check to see if there's a number, and we know we're gonna go check. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? No. It's annoying. Number 10. Share this with your friends to have some fun, too. And then, of course, there's an exclamation point and a smiley face. Okay, first and foremost, this isn't a fact. This isn't even worded as a fact. This is a demand. And even if you were to word it as a fact, you will share this with your friends, blah blah blah, fun, whatever crap, I still wouldn't do it. Because I certainly didn't have fun reading this list. I just got annoyed by reading this list. So whenever you get something called 10 fun facts, you can be sure of 3 things. 1, sometimes they're not facts, 2, they're certainly never fun, and 3, there's never 10 of them. So just pass this list by, because it's a list of lies. Thank you for listening.